Welcome tonight to this call. My name is Priska Cho, they call me Digital Queen, and I'm privileged to bring this presentation to you tonight. What is this all about? I'll be sharing with us something I found that is very amazing. And what I found out is that there is possibility in this project to be earning up to 10% every 10 minutes. You heard me right. Up to 10% every 10 minutes. And what will we be doing to be earning that kind of money? What we will simply be doing is mining cryptocurrency. So the new cryptocurrency we are mining, we can instantly sell it for cash. So before I go into details how the mining project works, I first of all need to explain to you something. How I got to know about this project. I was doing research about good decentralized project. Reason being that I got fed up as many other people who have been venturing into online project or investment project, in especially in the crypto space. Most of us, 99% or 95% of most of those projects online end up scamming us, or we end up losing our hard-earned money. So I have been on the online space since year 2013. So we are here now in year 2025. So it's pretty long time I've been. 12 years is not small. So I have ventured in this space for so long and I have invested in over 400 projects, which majority, 98% of them ended up going away with our money. Though we made some money in some, but majority of the people lost money. So because of the so much experience I gained in trying to venture, just like Thomas Edison, who created the electric bulb. When he was asked how many times he failed in trying to create electric bulb, he said he didn't fail many times, but he learned so many times, 999 times, how it couldn't work. So the many times I failed online was a lesson to me also to learn many things how it couldn't work and what to look out for when I'm looking for something new. So I don't repeat the same error that I have did in the past in venturing into the project. So, but it has been a very wonderful school of experience over the years. And that gave me an edge of how to do my research, what to research for. I realized that most of the projects that scam us have been centralized systems. When I mean centralized system, I mean it is totally controlled by the people who own the company. So they ask us to invest our money into the system. And once we invest money at a time when they are satisfied with what they said they promised to give us, they end up not giving us. They close the system and go with our money. At the beginning, they will pay some of us, they will pay referral commissions, they will pay some, whatever they promised. But along the line, they had their, target of what they wanted to achieve. And then they will tell you that they had a hacker's attack, they had the system has one problem or another, and because our money is in their custody in the system, we cannot shove, we cannot drag, they disappear in thin air. And we keep trying and trying. Over the years, I've tried so many times, and finally I stumbled on this project through an advert because I was doing research on good decentralized project that is not controlled by human. It is set to run on autopilot, just like others that have been sustainable over the years. So during this process, you remember, if you are doing research on any topic, many adverts related to that will start popping up on your phone. And I believe because of so much research I was searching on the search engine of Google, and many adverts of similar adverts kept coming. So I kept checking and I was not satisfied with most of the other ones that came because I analyzed using the experience of other projects. But this particular one caught my attention. This particular advert that came to me, it caught my attention very seriously. And how? First of all, why it caught my attention is because sometime around 2014, 2013, 2014, thereabout, I was on my phone trying to see if I can see something doing online because I had been in the product network marketing industry since 2009, but I desire to venture online where I will sit at the comfort of my home and be working on my phone. And that was around 2013. So I started doing a lot of research. I joined so many groups and I was doing research. So I stumbled on one advert also that came that time saying mine free Bitcoin. That site is still available to date since that 2013. So it was a site to mine Bitcoin. And before that time, around that period, someone had come to our office and had educated us about Bitcoin. But that was not sinking in because most of us were still trying to think, how can they create a new money and how is it functioning? But when I found a platform where I could, they said, mine it for free. I said, okay, it's a free game. Let me enter and mine. So I started doing this mining. It was every 10 minutes. So we had to go and press a button and something spin and Satoshis or digits start counting and adding to that, wallet. It was something similar like that. So I kept doing this. I said, if really, as of that time also, the price of Bitcoin was about 100 or $150 for one. So I said, if I can manage to mine $150 was a lot of money to mine for free as of that time, based on the currency of the country where I was that time. So I said, let me just be using this way one to while away time and mine free money. So I was mining this for weeks. To me, as of that time, it was just like I was playing game on my phone, but I was actually mining crypto. So at the end of the day, I stopped that mining because I didn't know what I was doing. It was just like that. Some few months later, somebody again came to our office and was still talking about this Bitcoin. And I said, yes, somebody had told us before, and I started mining some. I don't know whether it's real what I mine. He said, okay, log into the site. Let us see what you have mined so far. Let us see if we can withdraw what you mine, because I can buy it from you and give you cash if it is real, if I can see it on the blockchain. So that person also tried to put me through. We logged in and I was able to create my first Bitcoin wallet according to their instruction, attach it to that site and place a withdrawal. And that coin was sent to my wallet. And he said, transfer it to my own wallet. He helped me. We transferred to his own wallet and he gave me cash. How many did I mine? 0.25, like 1/4 Bitcoin was what I mined for free. And the person paid me cash. So to me, I was like, oh, so I was really mining real money. I went back to that site. That free mining of theirs had ended, but they had other projects. See, today, they still have that site running with other things they are doing there. But that time, I mined free crypto on that site. Now, some years later, I began to really understand deeper details about cryptocurrency. Many projects started coming out. We kept learning until today, we still are learning. So when I saw this advert a few weeks back, I remembered that platform that I did free mining 2014. I said, this might be my second chance. Imagine I did not sell that crypto, have a 1/4 Bitcoin. Today is worth over $25,000, $26,000. That is something I mined for free if I did not sell it as of that time. So another chance is here for those who want to seize the opportunity. Now, without wasting so much of our time, I will explain to us how possible it is for us to make 10% every 10 minutes in mining crypto. Before I go into details about how the mining is done, I will tell us how Bitcoin mining is done, because they use the same mining protocol of Bitcoin to create this new Bitcoin mining platform. The owners is yet unknown to me, but I studied and I saw that this platform, with what I understand with the blockchain, with the crypto and everything, it will work the way they say it will work. I had a lot of details on that advert. It was paid advert, so it didn't last so long, it disappeared. Now they copied the same technology that Bitcoin used for mining, and they improve on that technology, make it more better, more suitable, more comfortable, whereby many miners are going to be making a lot of money. Now, first of all, how is Bitcoin mining done? In Bitcoin mining, they are using a protocol, a technology called proof of work. Now, what is the meaning of proof of work? Proof of work simply means proof your workings. Now, in this proof of work, there is a block that opens every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, this block that opens creates a mathematical equation that is very difficult for mere humans to solve. In that block, there are 10 pools, and each pool represents a computer. So these 10 computers are now given the assignment to solve that math problem in competition. So it is a competition of who will be the fastest to solve. In 10 minutes, the timer is just 10 minutes. Now, competition starts immediately, the block opens, and the 10 computers start solving the problem. Now, in Bitcoin mining, the fastest computer to solve that problem emerged the winner and is the sole computer that creates Bitcoin. How does it create the Bitcoin? Now, it has to prove it's working. Hence, they call the technology proof of work. It has to prove the working, how it did the calculation till it solved that problem and arrived to the answer. Now, all those digits it used in solving the problem is what is now compressed and given a figure or given figure worth of Bitcoin. Now, I will give us example. In the beginning, when Bitcoin was created around 2009, remember Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrency, is the founder of cryptocurrency. And the person that created Bitcoin is only known by name, but nobody knows who he is. His name is Satoshi Nakamoto. When he created this technology, he set it to work on autopilot. Until today, Bitcoin mining is on autopilot, and that is decentralized platform. And that was the kind of system I was looking for, something decentralized, and that is long term. And you can see the time Bitcoin was created was towards ending of 2008 from early 2009 based on the halving calendar. So between that time it was created to today, we are in 2025. This is, I think, 30th of May 2025, the day I'm doing this Zoom presentation. So from that time till now, Bitcoin mining is still ongoing. Another thing he did is that he programmed that the total of Bitcoins that will be mined is 21 million. That is what will ever exist. And it can only be gotten through the mining process for it to come to existence. So in the beginning, every 10 minutes, the fastest computer to solve that math problem creates a total of 50 Bitcoins. And this is distributed, like it is from there, it is moved to a central ledger called the blockchain. Now, the blockchain is so transparent, everybody can watch or can check in the whole world to see the genuineness of how this coin was created. So, in the beginning, a total of 50 Bitcoins were created every 10 minutes, and they were moved to the central ledger of the blockchain and now distributed to the wallet of the people that participated in the mining process. Now, who are those people that participate in the mining process and how do they participate? These people are called Bitcoin miners. It's individual like you and I that can decide to participate in the mining process. And how do you participate in the mining process of Bitcoin? It is simple. They created, remember I said, each block has 10 pools and each pool represents a computer. So what is the pool? A pool simply means it's a platform where many people can contribute money inside. Now, you as a miner, you contribute the money in your own chosen pool. You select one of the 10 computers or more and contribute your own money in that computer. What is that money for? They use this money to pay for the electricity that these computers are using to operate with, to function with. Remember, these are electronic devices, and they are installed in a place we call the mining farm. The mining farm is simply a hall with computers inside. Like they put a shell and install these hardwares or the computer inside and connect it to electricity. So whichever country where the mining farm is installed, they pay this electricity money to the government of that country. So you can, on your own spare time, go to the internet and Google where are mining farms of Bitcoin found. Internet will give you answer to this question. You can do that research later. Now, you can also search how does mining farm look like. It looks exactly like this. The mining farms, They are just a hall with so many devices connected to inside that hall to electricity. So this you will see sometime you will see a mining farm has thousands and thousands of these small computers connected. But whatever is the case, they are all connected to a central 10 computers that are mining in 10 minutes, no matter where they are. They are connected to the master system that is doing the mining. So every 10 minutes, mining is going to take place. After that 10 minutes, competition is over and the coin is created and distributed. Total of 50 coins created as of 2009. Now, Bitcoin mining also have what they call a halving calendar. This calendar is to help, this halving, they call it halving, is to help reduce the quantity of coins. But in the beginning, when Bitcoin was created, it was 0.0001 or $4 for one, less than $1. So many people who participated in the early beginning in mining, they received a lot of coins and they made a lot of money. Now, to participate in the mining in the early stage was also very cheap because people did not yet know about it. So it took time for people to years before people could join or adopt this Bitcoin. So after 4 years, there was a first halving in their halving calendar. That was sometime November 2012. This reduced the quantity of coins being produced every 10 minutes by 50%. So it was no longer 50 coins created every 10 minutes, it was 25 coins. Now, once these coins are created, they are moved and distributed among those who contributed for that electricity. And those people are called the miners. But there is something I discovered about Bitcoin mining protocol. There was an error in their coding because they did not, consider some factors about those who are going to be participating in this mining. What happened? In the beginning of the mining, or in the programming of the Bitcoin mining, what they did is that only people who contributed the electricity money for the fastest computer to solve the problem actually share from the coin created in that mining block, that 10 minutes block. So this simply means anybody who contributed in or randomly and choose the wrong computer which did not emerge the winner, they lost that energy money or that electricity money they contributed. The system is not refunding them that money. So it is more of a high risk gambling in mining Bitcoin. I mean, I will be referring to two coins now, the old Bitcoin and the new Bitcoin, okay? So the mining protocol of Bitcoin is very risky. And people that are mining Bitcoin, they are just, putting so much money. Most of them, to be on the lucky side, they have to contribute in all the 10 computers. So they know at least, whichever is the case, they would have chosen the fastest computer. But to mine Bitcoin today is so expensive, at least from $5,000 to join 10 minutes mining pool. So it makes it more difficult to mine. And that is why when miners finally get some coins or choose the right computer and they share this coin and give their own share, they decide the price in the market to sell, how much to sell. And it becomes so expensive. And they are the miners that have pushed the price of Bitcoin to go very high. Now, the second halving of Bitcoin was in 2016. In 2016, the amount of coins reduced from 25 coins every 10 minutes to 12.5 coins every 10 minutes, because halving simply means half. It divides by half. So 2020, there was another halving, reducing it again from 12.5 to 6.25. And it is really high risk because out of 10 computers, only one wins. And out of the one that win, it's only people who contributed towards that one that actually received the coin. It is an unfair process for the Bitcoin mining because if they had programmed it in such a way that everybody who participates in that mining will get back their money, it would have made a lot of sense. But that was already programmed and is running on autopilot and it could not be edited. So I think somebody thought about that and decided to create something to remedy that situation. Another issue I saw with the Bitcoin mining is that there is no advertisement payment for those who advertise Bitcoin. So many people spend their energy, their time to talk about Bitcoin all over the world. And Bitcoin is growing famous, and people are using it, people are mining it, people are buying it. But Bitcoin doesn't recompensate the people that refer people to their platform. This new platform also of the mining, the program, is also going to remedy that part of the situation. So there are two solutions in one they are providing for those who are going to be mining new Bitcoin. So first of all, those that will be mining new Bitcoin, they will be making money in all the 10 pools of each block. At the same time, anybody who will recommend or refer his friend to also come and participate in the mining from this platform, they also are going to be compensated in one way or another for referring or for using their mouth to advertise this platform. So now I'm going to into the business of the day. The business of the day is how to make 10% every 10 minutes in mining new Bitcoin. What is new Bitcoin? A new Bitcoin is simply a duplicate, a replica of Bitcoin. New Bitcoin is a new coin on its own, but it has the same features. Whatever Bitcoin can do, this also will do. Number one, they have pegged new Bitcoin same price with Bitcoin. Number two, they also have the same halving calendar of every 4 years in the mining. Number three, we have a total of 21 million coins to be mined in the new Bitcoin, just like Bitcoin. Number four, the mining protocol of Bitcoin is similar to what new Bitcoin mining is going to be using, but a more advanced technology put in place. How? It will be using similar like the proof of work. That means every 10 minutes, there will be a new block that will be created, and there will be a competition in the 10 pools. Remember, each pool represents a computer. The first in this scenario, because they have already pegged the price of new Bitcoin to Bitcoin, that means it's the same value. Wherever Bitcoin's price is going, is the same price of new Bitcoin. Because of this, they had worked out also, to my own understanding, a scenario around it so that it will also help to create scarcity and amount of coins that will be in circulation. For this also, for the mining protocol, they have done something. In the mining pool, we have 10 pools. All the pools are going to be winning, but in two different ways. The first and the second fastest pools or fastest computers, they are going to share, just like in the beginning of Bitcoin, a total of 50 new Bitcoins to those two pools. Anybody that contributed in those two pools will share in the 50 new Bitcoins. They will share in those two pools. But because it is already pegged at Bitcoin price, we don't need to grow the value of this coin again. For this purpose, they say everybody that will receive that coin in the two fastest pool strictly is for claim and stake. You have to claim these coins and stake it in your wallet. It will be auto staked in your personal wallet. This system is working on a decentralized platform. It is also on a smart contract, and it is working on, they use the Binance Smart Chain network to program the system. I got full more understanding when I joined their Telegram channel through the adverts I got. And I got more information and updates through that Telegram channel, their news, and they also have videos on their YouTube channel where I also got some videos and try to analyze to understand better and package this information for you in one, bundle, just as I am explaining. So the fastest pool, if you receive your own coin, if you happen to have contributed towards that pool, you are going to claim that coin and stake. And to my own opinion, the early birds are going to receive massive coins, because 50 new Bitcoin times the current value of Bitcoin is some millions of dollars every 10 minutes that is being distributed. Now, secondly, the remaining 8 mining pools, Whoever contributed in that pool, the total amount of money contributed in those 8 pools instantly now create new coins that will be the ones that will enter circulation instantly. So let's say the total contributed funds or electricity money for those 8 pools is maybe $1 million. That means it will instantly create new coins worth of 10% of that $1 million, which is $100,000. And all the miners who contributed in that pool, they will receive back their money according to their own contributed share. Plus, they will receive a share, 10% of that amount of coin they contributed, or the amount of money they contributed for their pool, because that money instantly create new coins worth of 10%. And you can instantly withdraw that and swap for cash, because before the mining starts, they list the coin in the exchanges so that you can instantly withdraw your newly mined coins and sell it. And this will help to increase the number of coins that will be in circulation, because the ones that you receive